The Canadian Card Collector here, and welcome back to day 98 of your daily deck review. And the deck that we're taking a look at today is the Fontaine Guess V1 playing cards. So, with no further ado, let's take a look and see what we get. Here we have the Fontaine Guess V1 version 1 playing cards here, in that standard glossy finish tuck box here. You've got like a cream off-white color for the tuck box here, and then you got like the back design of the card here on the front with the Fontaine F's and all those different guess letters here in a bunch of different colors. On the side, it's kind of hard to see because it's white to text on that cream colored back here with a couple of those letters going all around the tuck box here. But you can kind of see it says distributed by Fontaine Cards. If it'll focus, Los Angeles, California, made in the USA, so made by the United States Playing Card Company. The other side has the exact same thing here. On the bottom, it just says guess there in the white text there. It'll focus. Then on the back of the cards here, it's just the same as the front. Then you the sneak peek of the back design here. On the top, you got the Fontaine logo there. On the inside of the tuck flap, you just got more of those Fontaine, or the guess letters there. It's all over the tuck box. So pretty simplistic, but also like creative tuck box here. Nothing on the tuck flaps, just those more of those little bits of the letters and that cream color there. Now if we take the cards out of the box, the inside of the tuck box is just plain white, nothing too fancy going on inside there. Now that we took a look at the tuck box, time to take a look at the cards. And first, we'll start with the back design here. Here we have a one-way back design here with that standard white border going around here. And the centering is slightly off on these cards, but that's nothing too much to worry about. Here we got the standard Fontaine F's there in the white colorway in the middle there. And then you got all those guess letters going around the back of the tuck box with that same cream off-white background for the back design there. And it is a one-way back design because if you flip the cards over, they're not in the same order because the letters don't match up there. That's what makes it a one-way back design. But still a good looking, not a bad looking design there. Now for the cards you get with the deck, you get one joker here. It says Guess, Produce here. And then you get a second one that says Guess, Los Angeles, California Farmers Market 2018. These cards were released in 2018, since sold out. And then you got the fruit there, like a pear, grapes, and an apple there. Then we got the Ace of Spades here, the custom Ace of Spades. You got the standard A and the spade there for the corner pips there. But the middle for the spade here is a strawberry. And like a hand-drawn art style kind of there. And then for the rest of the spades here, you just got the standard spades here. And the same thing with the court cards, the Jack, Queen, and King of Spades. You got the standard court cards, standard faces, and standard colorway there. And then for the diamonds here, you got a pineapple or a dragon fruit. It's either a dragon fruit or a pineapple, but I'm going to say dragon fruit kind of. No, wait. No, it is a pineapple. This is a red pineapple. And it kind of made me think of a dragon fruit, but I think it's just a red pineapple there. And then for the rest of the diamonds here, they're just the standard diamonds. And then for the court cards, the Jack, Queen, and King of Diamonds, there's the standard court card, standard faces, and standard colorway. Same thing with the clubs. For the court cards, the Jack, Queen, and King of Clubs here. Standard faces, standard court cards, and standard colorway. And standard clubs for the rest of the clubs here. And then you got that custom Ace of Clubs here, which is the grapevine here. And then for the hearts, Jack, Queen, and King of Hearts here, the court cards, standard faces, standard courts, and standard colorway here. And then for the rest of the hearts, you just got the standard hearts here. Then we get to the ace of hearts here, the custom ace of hearts here, which is an apple in that same like hand-drawn style kinda. And then for the last two cards here, you get two art cards here. One is, and they're fully like a full art card here. One with a couple pears on it with a red background. And then you got one with strawberries on it with like the white, off-white background there. In that same like, kind of like hand-drawn kind of like style there. Well, pretty standard deck, other than the back design and the aces here. That's the only card pretty much in the deck that's custom is the aces. So a pretty standard deck. Now that we took a look at the deck, time to test the handling. And first we'll start with the springs. And one thing I noticed right away with the springs is that the cards are extra bendy here. Like you can really bend them nice and easy. So they must be a thinner stock of card. Because they bend really easy. And they're still slippery because they're newer cards. But they bend really easy. So it makes springing easier. It makes them a little bit more springy because they're easy to bend. But still, not bad springs. No issues there. There's no clumpiness to them. Nice and smooth. Now on to the fans. And with the back design being a one-way back design, you can kind of get like slight different like patterns. You like turn the cards around because you get different kind of patterns slightly. And if you do like the reverse fan like in the other hand, kind of get another pattern that way too. But I can't really do reverse fans. Well, as you can see, they spread nice and evenly here. You can see all the different pips there. There's no stickiness or clumpiness to the cards. They're nice and smooth. Now onto that Pharaoh. You got a nice smooth Pharaoh there, and they interlock nice and evenly there. No issues there, none whatsoever. Now for the giant fan of the back design. Now for that reverse Pharaoh. As you can see, they do not want to like, I kind of have to like maneuver them together to get them to Pharaoh, but they still Pharaohed and interlocked pretty evenly there. Now for a giant fan of the faces. Now for the riffle shuffle or bridge shuffle. Like I say, not bad for the riffle shuffles and bridge shuffles there. They still handle pretty smoothly there, but they're a new deck, so they will be a little bit clumpy that I noticed right off the bat because not broken in really. So they're kind of clumpy. You're not like the smoothest. Wood shuffles I've had like better ones, a lot better ones, but still not bad. They still do their job. Now for a few packet cuts. Now for the one-hand cut or a surely cut. And I gotta say, no issues with the handling there for the packet cuts. And handle just as always. It's just like every other deck. And they're nice and smooth still. They feel extra smooth for the one-handed cuts here. Well, now for the dribbles. Okay, now that I noticed they still handle pretty good for the dribbles here. There's no like they're pretty smooth. There's like no clumping, but the cards are pretty soft for when you like dribbling these because they're like a thinner like stock of card. The cards are more crushed and thin. If they're like a softer dribble, I prefer like a more like stiff and clicky dribble there, like a more stiffer deck for dribbling, but still not bad for the dribbles. They handle still like every other deck. Still handle fantastic though. Now for that spread fan. And lastly, spread the cards on the table. Well, I gotta say, not a terrible deck. You got a one-way back design. Some people aren't fans of one-way back designs, and some people are. It's all up to choice. A nice standard, a nice standard deck. All the cards are standard, except for a few extra cards you get, like the jokers and the add cards. And then you got the custom aces. All four aces has a custom like fruit on each pip, which is kind of unique. But anyways, not a bad deck. Fontaine still outdoes themselves. This is one of their earlier decks, because now they have like 100 decks or something like that. I can't keep up with all the decks that they're making now. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed. This has been day 98 of a daily deck review. This has been the Fontaine Guess version 1, the V1s. So, I'm the Canadian Card Collector, signing out. Hope you enjoyed. That's the video. Thanks for watching.